Assalamu alaikum. Welcome, my dear students. This is Mr. Muhammad, your teacher of English. Today we can study Fullblast Book 2, Lesson D. So bring your book, a notebook, and a pen. Get ready and open your book page 28 and 29, please. This lesson is about Earth Day. We will listen first to the text, then we will study the new vocabulary in it. So, here we go. Pay attention and try to follow up.
2D. Let's celebrate. 1. Read. A. What do you think people do on Earth Day? Listen, read, and find out.
Earth Day. Every year on the 22nd of April in the city of Toronto and all over Canada, people celebrate Earth Day. Lots of activities take place on that day and during the week that follows. It's a time to celebrate the environment, learn about the city's problems, and do something to help. Over 6 million Canadians take part in Earth Day. Families and friends get together and clean up an area in the city. They usually collect rubbish from the streets, parks, etc. In this picture, a man is helping clean up a park in his neighborhood. Everyone is welcome to help plant trees. Every year, people plant over 1,000 trees. In this picture, 2 children are planting a tree in a park.
Now let's move to the second part of the text.
People also build things to help nature. In this picture, a boy is making a birdhouse. But Earth Day is not all work. People also enjoy walking, riding bikes, or having a picnic in the countryside. In this picture, the boys are going on a nature walk.
Very well then. Here we go, my friends. Let's go and study the new vocabulary in the text, and then we will be back to study the text itself and explain some ideas inside it. So let's go to the new vocabulary. Here we go. Now try to read and repeat after me. Here is the meaning. It's written in Arabic, and you will find this file under the video. Download it and keep it with you. If you have your notebook now, you can write the vocabulary and the meaning as a memorizing. Now let's start. City, celebrate, Earth Day, environment, get together, collect rubbish, birdhouse, countryside. Again, from the beginning, try to repeat with me. City, celebrate, Earth Day, environment, get together, collect rubbish, birdhouse, countryside. Now, let's go back to the text and try to understand some ideas and read it thoroughly. Yes, Earth Day. Earth Day, my dear boys, is like any day in the world. We celebrate something like the Mother's Day. It was 21 of March, last March 21. It is a day we celebrate our mothers. So Earth Day, it's day we celebrate Earth. Now, It's happening every year on the 22nd of April in the city of Toronto. Toronto is the biggest and the largest city in Canada. So people in Canada, they celebrate Earth Day. Lots of activities take place on that day. They do many things in that day to celebrate the Earth. During this week and the week that follows, it means that next week, the week after it, they celebrate the environment, they learn about the city's problems, and they do something to help. Over 6 million Canadians, they are people from Canada, of course, we call them Canadians, they take part in Earth Day. Families and friends get together. Of course, you know now what is get together. It means they meet each other and clean up an area in the city. They usually collect rubbish from the streets, parks, etc. In this picture here, there is a man who is collecting rubbish from a park in his neighborhood. It means in places around his house. Here on the right, I have a picture for two children. I think they are planting trees. Planting trees is a very good way to help your environment because trees clean up the air and give us oxygen, give us good scenery to watch. Of course, everyone likes the green sceneries. So everyone is welcome to help plant trees. Every year, people plant over 1,000 trees in Canada. In this picture, as I told you, two children are planting a tree in the park. Now, let's move to the next part of the text. If you look to this picture on the left, you'll find a boy. I think he's making a bird house. Yes, bird house. It's house for birds. They usually put it on forests or you can hang it out your door to help some of the birds to live inside. So people build things to help nature. In this picture, a boy is making a bird house. On the picture here on the right, two children, they are enjoying walking in the green forest or green garden. They enjoying the nature. So Earth Day is not all work. You don't work all the day. People also enjoy walking, riding bikes, and having a picnic in the countryside. Of course, you know the countryside. In this picture, the boys are going in on a nature walk. So let's go back to the vocabulary again. Now let's read them again one last time, and this is your homework today, is to memorize this vocabulary, and there is another homework too, is to answer the question about the text in your book, page 28. You should answer them in your notebook because there is not enough space in your book. Read the text again and answer the question. This is your homework beside these vocabulary. You should write them in your notebook too and memorize them. So let's read them again one last time. City, celebrate, Earth Day, environment, get together, collect rubbish, bird house, countryside. So that's all. I hope you enjoyed our lesson today, and until our next meeting, bye bye.